Welcome to my Halal kitchen. This is a tutorial on how to set up your vendor um, dashboard. First, you go to myhalalkitchen.com, click on vendor registration and login at the very top. Here you see if you're already a member, you can log in right here, and if you're not, you can register. Now you can register as a vendor or a customer. Today we're doing it as a vendor. So click on I am a vendor, and then enter the email address for your business or your personal email address, whichever one that you would like to receive notifications on. In this example, we're going to be using here's the shop name. So this is what um, the clients will see. So we can type in here my shop, and it automatically loads your shop URL. So this is going to be my halal kitchen /market /my shop. So whatever you place here will automatically translate down there. You don't need to do it yourself. Put in your street address for your business or PO box, depending on what nature of your business. Choose your country, choose your state. Obviously this is open to the world, so it doesn't, in this case the United States has a state section. Many countries won't have that. You can just put in your country. And your phone number is mandatory in this case. We'll put in a dummy test. You click on register. Once you're registered, you see this. Please check your email and complete the verification to log in. Now, it's important that you check your spam email because sometimes it does go in there, but I'll show you what it looks like. Now, this is your welcome email. Click on the link here. Click here to verify your email. Click there. Once that's done, it welcomes you to the marketplace and you can set up your dashboard. So we're going to go right into it. Click on Let's Go. Here it already pre-filled your address that you provided. Over here in the map section, you can copy and paste your address one more time, and I'll drop a pin for you. And if you want people to see your email address in the store, you can click on that as well. And if you don't, you can just make sure that's ticked off. You can always alter this later in the dashboard, but since we're currently setting it up, this is where you would do it. Here you put in your email address for your PayPal for receiving money. So we're going to do and your bank credentials if it's going to be via payments are going to be made through bank transfer. You can skip this step if you don't have that information handy, but we're going to continue here. Now this is important. This is address verification and company verification. So you can click on Start Verification, and this is where you would upload a document that proves that you are located at the address that you're presenting. So click on Upload File, select. We're going to click on ID Scan. In this case, it's just a document. doesn't have to be a doc, it can be image as well. Click submit. Once you see this, it says pending. Go to the next one, click on the registration documents for your company. Click upload. Upload files. Select the files from your computer. Add file. Submit. Again, it says pending. It will get approved through the administrator and you will receive a confirmation once it's approved. Click continue. And it says your store is ready. So go to your store dashboard. Now you can take your time going through the process and setting up this dashboard as you wish. We're going to go through a rundown. However, when you initially sign up, until your documentation is verified and the administrator approves, you can't start selling right away. You have to wait until this bar goes away and then you can start selling. And I'll show you that later in the video. So this is the dashboard that you see. If you had any sales, you would see your net sales, earnings, how many people viewed your page, and your order counts. So just top level information. If you have orders, you know what state they're in, if they're completed, pending, processing, canceled, and so on and so forth. There's a graph provided for you for sales this month. Reviews, if you get any reviews on your products, you'll see them here. You can click on them. If there's 1, 2, 10, you can just click on it and I'll go straight to the review section so you can see it. Products as well. If right now we don't have any products listed, but if you have any products, it will tell you the total number of products that you have and how many of them are live and how many are offline and how many are pending review. You can click on add a new product directly from here to add a new product as well, but I'll show you how you would do it from the sidebar. This is very important. This is if the administrator wants to provide you with any notices or pieces of information or updates, you would see them here. Now we're going to the product section. Click here on the left. Right now you see no products found. And this is because we're not enabled selling because the administrator hasn't approved yet. So I'm going to go ahead on the back end, approve that, and then come back in a moment and you can see this gone. Okay, so we're back. This is your products page, and this is where you would go in to add new products to your store. So click here, add new product. Put in the product title. What kind of product it is. Simple means it's just a physical product you will be shipping. Variable is if it's, for example, a shirt, which has different sizes, different colors. You can click on that and create different set situations. In this case, we're going to do simple. Category. What category does it fall into? Let's do food. Done. How much are you selling it for? $10 in this case. And this is where you can set your discounted pricing. So let's say I want to do a promotion sale for one day. I can do discounted price for $5, for example, but only from today until tomorrow. And this will automatically expire at the end of the day or tomorrow in this case. Set the tags. This is very important because this is how clients will find you. Olive oil, for example. Let's do it one more time. Olive oil. There we go. And then you can select the picture that you want to associate with. So click on set as featured image, and then you can add more if you choose to the gallery. Here's a short description. You can write a brief description of what your product is, and you can go into further detail in the description, the longer description section here. You can format it as well, obviously. Make it headings, adjust color, adjust font, similar to a Word document. Add links as well if you like. Inventory. If you want to associate a SKU to it, for example, say I want to do olive and then dash, and I'll keep stock or keep track of it. So it's olive 1000. If I want to keep inventory, click on Enable Product Stock Management and select or enter in how many units you have. Let's say I have 100 in stock, but I want to be told in case I'm running low to give me a notification when I hit 10 units in stock, so I don't get caught off guard. Allow back orders. In this case, we're not going to allow it. However, you can click on the drop-down menu and click Allow but Notify Customers. So in this case, we're not going to allow that. And also, if you're selling a large product or an expensive product, or maybe a product you deem that you want to only sell a single per transaction, click on this tab. Allow only one quantity of this product to be bought in a single order. In this case, I don't have a problem with that. Geolocation. This is where the product will be coming out of. So if it's the same as your store, or if it's not, for example, if it's a warehouse, you can untick that and put in the address of the warehouse in this case. Shipping and tax. Now this is an important section, so you would fill on the weight. Let's say it's 250 grams, 15 centimeters, 15 centimeters by 25 centimeters high, for example, and choose a shipping class. Now you can set different shipping classes, and we'll go into that, but this is very important. If this is your first product that you're setting up, you don't have much shipping classes set up because obviously this is the first time you're logging on. So do not click on shipping settings yet, because if you click this, all of the above will disappear. So all of this you would have to redo. So let's just skip this for now, and then we'll revisit it once we save this product. You can click on tax status. Is it taxable or not? And what kind of tax class applies to it. Again, depends on your situation and your country, your jurisdiction. So this is an important section here, linked products. So for example, you can upsell or cross-sell. The difference here is upselling is currently, let's say I'm selling one bottle of olive oil. If I want to sell a pack of olive oil, I could put it here and it would promote the pack of olive oil because maybe it's cheaper per unit. Versus cross-selling is, let's say I would like to sell a nice dispenser that the olive oil could go into. I could place that product here, and right now it's not showing up because it's not a product I've set up. However, if I had set up another product, I could select from here and allow it for it to cross-sell. So for example, it would promote it when I'm going through when the client's going through the purchasing process of this olive oil bottle. This next section is attributes. You can assign custom attributes to any of your products. For example, if you want them to be size, weight, or color, or any of that sort, you can associate different attributes here as well, and then save your attributes. Discount options. You can enable bulk discounts. So minimum quantity, if they buy 5 of my bottles, they get a 15% off, something like that. Now this is the other options section. You can choose to write purchase notes. Again, customer will get this info in their order email. So if you want to add some notes to the email they all receive, you can put it here. Maybe a return policy email or something like that, or a reminder, or even possibly make sure to leave a review. You can promote that inside here. If you don't want them to write a review, by the way, you can always click on disable, or you can click uncheck here and disable the review section, or enable it, and then save the product. You can adjust them. So right now, success, the product has been saved successfully. Great. So now we're going to go into the shipping section. So let's scroll down. Shipping. I haven't selected any shipping, so this is technically free shipping at this point. So what we want to do here is override store's default shipping costs and then add additional costs here. So let's say, if it's $10 flat fee or $1.99 per additional quantity. Processing time, you can select how many days or weeks it takes, if it's taxable or not taxable. Now you do have the option of clicking on shipping settings. That'll take you to a different screen. And this is important. What you want to click on is here. If you want to use the previous shipping system, then click here. This is important, so click here. And now this gives you a lot more flexibility. So enable shipping functionality. You can set default shipping prices per product, additional price, per quantity, additional price, processing time. So everything that I showed you earlier. However, what you can also do here is adjust where you're shipping to. So you're shipping to the US in this case. You can add more locations. You can do everywhere else if you want, or you can specify which areas you're doing. So let's say I'm only selling into California. So we're going to click on select the state. We're going to California, and I'm only selling to shipping to California, and I'm charging $15 or $10 for it. You click again, choose a different state if you want, or remove it. Just click Save Settings. And there you go. So now you can go back to your product section. So this is an important section here. This is the status of the product. And any product that is put on the marketplace is manually reviewed before it's approved. So you'll have to just wait until it's approved, and then it will start to show up on your site. Now that we've finished setting up the product, you can click on the product section and you can see it right here. This is your product's dashboard. And you can see that the status is set to pending review. Anything that is placed on the marketplace goes through a manual review process before it becomes live. So this will have to get approved, and this obviously will change from red to green, and it's good to go once that's done. And I will show you what that looks like later. You click on orders here on the left. Currently there's no orders, but any purchases that you get and their statuses would be displayed here. So if someone placed an order and there's a pending payment, you would see it with the pending payment icon. Coupons. You can generate your own coupons. So click on Add New Coupon. And let's say you want to give it a title. So this is the coupon name. So let's say New Year Sale. And then you can put a descriptor. This is for you mostly about what this coupon is about. Discount type, percentage type, or fixed product discount. So you can say it's a $10 discount, or if it's a 10%, let's say, or 15% or 50%, whatever you choose. Say it's a 10%. Email restrictions, usage restrictions. So if it's coming from a specific emails that you don't want, you can do that. So this is more about for people inside the company that you don't want them taking advantage of it. You could restrict it by email. You could restrict usage. So there's only 5 of them. Use limit per user, you can set it to it can only be used once, so they can't keep using it again and again and again. You can set an expiry date so that if you forget, that this automatically stops working. You can click here to exclude sales items. So if something's already on sale, you don't want to get another 10% off, you make sure you click on this. minimum spend. So this is the minimum amount you want them to have spent before the 10% applies. So you can put, let's say, $50. This section here is the product. So if you want this discount to only apply to a specific product, you can put in the product right here, or products right here, or select all, or leave it blank and it will apply to everything. Category, if you want it to only apply to a certain category of goods, you can select it here. Let's say food and drinks in this case. Apply for new products. Here's self-explanatory. Click this box if you wanted to automatically apply this coupon to new products. So this would apply that 10% discount to all new products. So they wouldn't need to enter it, they would just sort of get it automatically. You can exclude products. So if, for example, if it's everything except the olive oil, you would just put in the olive oil here and it would be everything except that. And the same concept applies to the categories. Exclude a certain category. You can click this box if you want to show the coupon on the store page. So if you want to advertise it, and you can click here if you want to allow free shipping. And you click on create coupon. There you go. Coupon has been saved successfully. Usage limit. So let's say 5 people use it, and then it's keeps a counter here so that you know it's been used. And once 5 has been reached, nobody else can use it, and they'll get a notification of this coupon is no longer valid. Reports. This gives you an overview of your sales, net sales, orders, and all that relevant information. You can narrow it down by day, what's selling, what's earning you the most. So something might be selling a lot but doesn't have the same margins as the top earning. And the statement of your account. Reviews. This is where you would see your reviews from your customers regarding your products, and obviously if it's spam or anything inappropriate, you can delete it, and until you approve it, it won't show up under your listing. Next one is withdraw. This is how you get paid. So once you have sales that have been completed, you get a balance number here, and you can request a withdrawal. So you just click on this button. You need to have at least $25 worth of sales or in your balance available for withdrawal to be able to withdraw it. Then you click on request withdrawal. And as it says, you don't have sufficient balance for this withdrawal. But once you do, you just click on that and the administrator is informed of your request to withdraw. Payment details are located here and where it's getting paid to. So in this case, it would be PayPal, but if you set up your banking, it would be to your bank account. So you can click on set up if you haven't done that already. This is the staff section where you can add staff to your account. Click on add new staff. Put in their name, your work email. Now that you have your staff added, you can manage their permissions. So click manage permission. And you can assign to them what they can do. So if they want them to view reports, it's quite granular, but you can go through this and anything you want them to see, you can tick, and anything you don't want them to see, you can tick off. And that's it. Click on update permissions, and there you go. In this case, that person, Tom, has these permissions, and at any point, if you want to remove them, you click on delete, and there you go. Next one, followers. So in followers, people can follow your store from your home page, similar to subscribers in other platforms, and this is where you would find them. So this is great for directly engaging with your followers and customers. Let's go to announcements. This is important. The same way where on the dashboard there's an announcement section, there's a dedicated announcement tab here. This is where the administrators would communicate with you directly if there's something urgent they need to bring to your attention. And then finally, settings. Let's click on that. So this is where you can update your profile photo, set a banner for your store, change your store name, location, your tax credentials. You can also adjust your store's terms and conditions, write your own store schedule, set up your time that you're open and closed, and enable store-wide discount. And then you can put in, for example, $100 minimum order, 20% off. You can put bio for the store, something like an about us, and you can also enable live chat. And also, if you have a Facebook page, you can set that up here as well. So you get your Facebook page ID and enter it here. And then you would update the settings. And there you go. Your information has been saved successfully. Click on Ship Station. Now, if you have a Ship Station credentials or account, this is where you would link them together. So you click on Generate Credentials. You create the authentication key, customer key, consumer secret key. Make sure that you copy these in a safe place and you don't share these with anybody. And then you provide this credentials to your ShipStation account and link them together. As it says right here, once this page is refreshed, the customer secret will no longer be available. So this is important that you take note of this immediately and you don't lose it, because if you lose it, then you would have revoked credentials, which would disconnect your store from ShipStation. Now, ShipStation has its own fees, which is not included in your membership, so that's a separate external function and feature. Social profile. This is where you can link your accounts: Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Flickr, and Threads. And then you just enter your addresses and update settings. And then store SEO. You would put in your store title. This is, again, anytime you have a question regarding a specific thing, just hover over the question marks here. Meta description, meta keywords, and then how it would show up on Facebook, how it would show up on Twitter. And also Facebook image, Twitter image, because they have different criteria, so you might not want to use the same image on both, or you could, obviously. And then click Save Changes. And that's it. Welcome to My Halal Kitchen Marketplace.